Okay, hey, Genghis the Bing is here. That's not really my name, but it's okay. But that's besides the point. So it's just a warning. Um, Whoever does manages to watch this is a really deep warning that in this video we're gonna be talking about deep discussions and whatnot. Like we never expected to get this deep in the conversation that we did, but if you're not into violence or rape and whatnot and death in general, I don't recommend going any further. We get really deep into the situation, as in talking about artists that passed away, fucked up rape stories of that's been going around the internet, based off from music and manga that I found by accident. Not really, I didn't find it. I just searched up a video about it and it's fucked up. But still, we talk about really deep discussions about drug use and whatnot. So if you find these things too sensitive for you, I don't recommend watching this video. We didn't expect to get this deep at all, but we did. So sorry for that, and viewer discretion is advised. Like weebs and nerds, and
Ah,
here I am.
shit.
Here I am watching anime. Well, not it's not a lot, some. But you know, it wasn't too hard for me to like it to begin with, because again, like I was the type of kid that liked cartoons either ways, like, and I guess I still do. The thing I want to do is maybe make a show, but not for kids. I'll let you know, not for fucking kids. I don't want to make shows for kids. That's just fucking gay.
Sex scene? Question mark.
Sex scenes in a kids show, yes, of course. But no, like I wanted to make like, did you like, for example, like, you remember fucking regular show, like the creators of regular show, you know what they're doing?
What?
They're making another show for HBO Max. It's called Close Enough, and
Oh yeah, I heard about it.
that shit's not
And
for
isn't
kids.
it like in the same universe or
Yeah,
something like
apparently, I guess
that?
it's confirmed. Yeah, I guess it's confirmed that they're both in the same universe. But I'll let you know, this show is not for fucking kids, and that's the
It's
same thing
not.
I want to go for. No, it's not. In the trailer, it legit showed a sex scene.
For real? What the fuck?
Yeah, they just.
I
Yeah.
didn't even see the trailers or anything. I just saw like this uh YouTube video titled that said uh how close enough is in the same universe as regular show or something like that.
Uh,
And I was like, okay. I didn't watch it. Thank you very much.
you're welcome. But no, like I'm really hyped for it because one, I really love regular show, and I really hope. And plus, the trailer made it look mad fucking funny and shit. And I was like, damn, I hope this could be a banger. But fucking, I'm not gonna say that it's not, because if the trailer got me good, I'm assuming that everything else will get me good too. But I don't really know, man. But that's the type of shit I wanna handle too. Like I wanna make like shows that are not only just for not just for kids, but like for like teenagers and maybe even adults. Cause I'm more into that humor. I'm not into childish humor. Yeah, I'm childish now, but that doesn't mean I'm into childish humor no more. I'm not for children. Like if
You're
I'm
not
being
for
put in this,
children?
like if I'm being forced to take care of a child, I could do a good job, but I'm not suited up for it. Is what I'm trying to say. Fucking dogs. This game's so loud.
My bad.
Dude, oh my god, did you see the video I sent to the group chat last night? Or did I post it on my story and on my Instagram?
Which one? So many.
The one with the mosquito.
Oh, with the mosquito. No, I don't think so. You sent it?
In the Snapchat group chat, yeah. Please look
I
at
think I
it,
probably
please.
did, but I don't remember. Oh, Snapchat! I probably did, and I forgot.
Dude,
Damn,
please.
then I have to switch to the other phone.
You don't really have to.
Yeah.
Actually, no, you do. You have to see the video.
But,
It's fucking hilarious, man. Dude, please watch it. That shit's fucking.
yeah,
That shit. Dude,
Snapchat.
Yeah,
Wait,
in
wait, where
Snapchat.
is it? Group chat?
Yeah, group chat. And if it's not there, just check my story. For sure, I like posted it there, if anything. But dude, I swear to God, this dumbass video made me laugh for a good hour, and it's making me upset that it made me laugh for that long.
Mosquito.
Put the volume.
That bitch is a Barbie.
I don't know why it made me laugh. It was the way that it said the bitch is a bird. It was the way you said
Is that
it.
what you said?
Yeah, the
Oh, okay.
Dude, that shit got me so good. I don't know why. There was two things. One, it reminded me when you used to say it. But it was so funny because like he's just vibing singing that song and he gets fucking killed by a fucking frog, man.
That video that Justin sent though, was like, oh my god.
Oh, that one is fucking hilarious.
Find us, find us, find us, find us!
Got him, I got him, I got him.
Alright, pick me up, pick me up.
Teamwork.
No, it's alright, let's reload.
down, you idiot, stand up.
How
my fucking god. Like, what are you talking about, bro?
And you know what makes me happy
You're
about
not
that?
down, get up.
You know what makes me happy about that? It's the fact that that's Justin admits that that's him. He's like, bro, that's me, bro. I'm just like, no way.
You're not wrong.
He's not wrong. Yeah, he's not wrong. The bitch is a Barbie. I don't know why that made me laugh so hard. I really don't.
Respect. I can see why, but
It didn't make you laugh.
it don't make me laugh.
Yeah. A bitch is a Barbie.
I cannot wait
For what?
for 12. And I wait.
Oh, I know why.
And I fucking wait.
I know why.
But at the same time, I'm scared.
Are you scared that it might turn out to be garbage?
No, not that. Like, my guy could never put out a bad song. Never, ever, ever. But I don't know. Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I think I know what you're trying to say, cause I mean, like, this is one of those. It's one of those albums that he's actually not like, you know, directing himself and whatnot. That's what gets me afraid too. Like, that's what makes me afraid at times too. Like, I'm just afraid that sometimes, like, when a rapper dies and like they leave the executives, like the people that are like they were there for them, to like do the rest. It makes me like really like scared because I don't know if they're gonna do a good job on it. Like for example, like let's talk about Pop Smoke's album cover. You remember how like he left one other person to do it?
And
you
even
know-
some of his merch, dude, the merch is literally be getting shit on now, cause the fucking people who made the merch literally just copied somebody else's art and put it there, and they're calling it merch, dude.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
That's just
there's,
fucked
like,
up and
such a-
lazy. That's disrespectful if anything.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you should see it. It's just basically, it's literally the same fucking thing. I was like, holy shit. That's fucking crazy.
It's fucking gross. That actually makes me disgusted if anything. But shit. Ouch! Ouch! The pig hurt me. The pig hurt me. He went up the stairs! Dude! This pig is goated! But no, but like that's what I was talking about earlier. Like I guess sometimes I get afraid about like people that were left like you know the people that were in this shit, but you know after they have to take care of the thing now. It makes me really worried because again like I don't know they're gonna fuck it up. Like let's say for example like you know it sucks to say, but let's say for example like Juice WRLD actually like, you know like the way he planned the song, maybe it was supposed to be better. Even like you know obviously the executives they might have not known what his like idea was, and because of that they might have like thought like oh this might have been the way, but then it was like legit the straight up opposite of what it was supposed to sound like, and we'll never really know how exactly what it was supposed to sound like. 'Cause, you know He's not here to like be like, oh nah, bro, I gotta remix it.
But I mean, like, no, I feel like that it's not gonna matter because my guy, he was just amazing. You know, like there's like been rumors that he has like at least 2,000 unreleased songs, like songs, which is like actually kind of believable because my guy,
No, I
he
don't.
was
I would believe that for
fucking
shit.
insane.
I would
Dude.
believe that. I would believe that.
My
Um,
guy would literally talk freestyling. I was like, yo, this fucking guy.
This fucking dude.
Okay, this fucking guy.
I mean,
I
I
just-
would believe that. I'm not gonna cap. I would genuinely believe that.
Yeah, so like, I feel like it's not really hard for them to mess up a song because my guy already finished it, you know?
Oh,
The
so
only thing is that which songs to put. Because obviously he wouldn't want to put some of like the more deeper songs at the time because of what he was going through. He didn't want to put that shit to the
Yeah.
public.
oh, it's
Yeah.
probably for himself, like him to keep. Which that's fucking cool, actually. If anything, I've always wanted. To,
Yeah.
ouch. I've always wanted to do that. With like, if I ever made music and it was like actual deep personal shit that would make a person sad, I wouldn't really want to put it out in the public. If anything, if it's like about my personal life and whatever, being like, you know, like my fucking this is hypothetically, like I'm not saying this actually happened, but like let's say for example, like my fucking dad left and I was like writing about it, like I wouldn't really want to like I'll debate it if anything. Like obviously that shit's personal, but like I wouldn't even know if I would like put it out in the public. But if anything, I'll just keep it for myself because at least like I wrote it and it makes me comfortable. Because I wrote it down in the song form, you know, a really nice way. Because usually like people cope with music and whatnot, you know. There's other ways to cope, like bad ways and just nice ways. But you know, music is the #1 coping mechanism and whatnot. It's fucking dogs.
Like, one thing I loved about Juice was like his fucking what is it called, like symbolism, or yeah, it's like symbolism that he had in one of his songs. It was just fucking, yeah, I loved it. Like, I don't know if you ever heard Robbery,
I think I have actually.
but the why I love that song is just like my guy is literally describing himself getting robbed, like he's actually getting robbed, but it's like the girl robbing his heart.
Oh,
Fucking love it. Love it so much. Like, she told me to put my heart in the bag,
yeah, of course I fucking heard
and
that song.
nobody
And
gets,
he gets hurt.
bro. It's just like put the money in the bag, you know, nobody gets hurt, dude. Fucking
But
love that.
it's crazy because the
Maybe that-
metaphor of money is actually my heart, which signifies my
Yes.
love.
Yes, you see, it's just fucking beautiful. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it.
Lovely dubbity.
Yes, sir. Even his freestyle. Even Tupac, man. Rest in peace, Tupac.
Oh, dude, that's fucking crazy that you say that. Actually, I was almost crying about it because there's a song that I fucking love from Tupac.
Which one?
California Love.
California Love. I haven't heard that. I need to
It's
hear
a
it.
California Love.
I've been like on a fucking listening grind on Tupac. I was like, damn, rest in peace, Tupac.
It was
You know
the
the
one.
song? I think it's called like Brenda's Story or something about Brenda.
Yes, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I know
Bruh,
exactly
that
what
song
you're
was.
talking
That shit just like made me feel bad, and I was like, damn, there's actual people who go through that. Damn. Do you know like the whole story of that?
about. I don't think I do specifically. Because I was
Yeah,
just the same
basically-
as you. I was going through like a singing, like a music grind and whatnot, so I didn't really know too much. But
It's like basically this girl, I think she gets molested and raped at the age of 12 when she
Ooh.
was coming back from school or something, but she got raped at 12 and then she ended up having a child, and I think she got kicked out of her house, so she was homeless, and so then she turned into drugs and prostitution, to get
I
money
hate that
and
type of story, dude. That's the type of story that makes
Yeah.
me sad. That's fucking crazy that
He-
you mentioned that because okay, you're not gonna like this discussion because it's anime related and whatnot,
God.
manga related.
Oh
It's not bad, it's
God.
not bad, but like I don't know, like around like there was like this meme where like it was like, oh, this girl looks happy with her glasses. I hope nothing bad happens to her. And I was like, what? And I got really confused about it, and I don't know what. And every time there's a picture of this one girl, like it comes with numbers. It comes with a number. I think it was like 110377. I think.
You memorize it?
I don't know. I could be wrong. It's like the easiest number to remember. That's why I remember it. But like, I don't know what the story was. But every time when I try to research about it, I'm like, what the fuck? To figure out what the meme was, to at least get it, cause I'm that type of guy. Every time I found background information, it's like, do not read this, bro. This shit's fucked. This manga is fucked up, bro. This shit will make you mad depressed. Like, oh my god. Just don't. It'd make your life more easier if you didn't read it. And I was like, okay, I guess I won't read it. But then someone posted in their stories like, I'm about to read this. And then they were like, dude, this shit's really fucked up, man. Oh my god. And I was like, the fuck is this all about? And I did my research on it finally. I was like, okay, yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna search it up. Because at first I was kind of like a little bit overwhelmed and be like, oh, is it that bad? Oh, I don't think I want to search it up anymore. But I managed to quote unquote build up the courage to, you know, search it up and whatnot. Shit's really fucked up. So what it is it starts off with a girl, you know, like she's a high school girl and whatnot. I don't know if she's a senior or whatever. I think she is. But, you know, what her thing was is like she has no friends whatsoever. She's never had friends in her life, you know. She's always been by herself. Either she looks up to the popular people or she looks down on them, you know. She's like that type of person. She's like an introvert. You know, one day she was just wondering like what she could have done to make her at least popular, like at least people notice her. So legit what she just did was she did her hair and she took off her glasses. That's legit what she did, and then people started noticing her because of her quote-unquote beauty and whatnot. Oh, she also put on makeup if I'm correct. I didn't read the whole thing. I searched up videos about explaining the story because I really didn't want to read it if it's that fucked up. And even the explanation kind of does make me like, oh, yikes. Thank God I'm not reading this. I would have felt really bad. Because one, it also has sex scenes in it, and I'm not really into reading porn because I'm not into porn. But, you know, later on, because of that, you know, she has a boyfriend and whatnot, and, one time she got a boyfriend because of the whole beauty thing in the first place. But like, they started like, you know, having sex and whatnot. But next thing you know, he introduced her to drugs. So whatever, and like she started doing drugs and whatnot. And then, you know, that was her first time and she enjoyed it, obviously, especially with the drug-inducing sex and whatnot. And I was like, oh, that's not cool, you know. But I forgot what happened, but her parents kicked her out. I think because she got pregnant at one point. And then her parents kicked her out, and she had to get an abortion. Sadly, she got the abortion, and she managed to live with her boyfriend. But what's fucked up about this is her boyfriend put her into prostitution. So her boyfriend was basically selling her out to get money from it. And what makes it more fucked up is he's also drugging her up. And what makes it sort of fucked up, but at least good for her part, is like she's basically enjoying it. She enjoys the drug-inducing sex, even if it's with random people. She basically enjoys it. But to me, I'm just like, damn. Oh. Just leaving a bad feeling in my tummy. I don't like this. I don't think I'm gonna finish this burger that I was eating at the time. But fucking
Okay.
this wasn't last night, by the way, because in my story last night I posted like I just got a burger. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning, but it was like a week ago now. It's a good week ago now. I think. But you know what happened is like, you know, then she got pregnant again. And then I don't know what happened, but like, she was trying to rethink her life and being like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, I think I should, you know, take care of the child. But the boyfriend abandons her, and she's like, yeah, it was nice knowing you. You know, I love you and shit, but it was really nice knowing you. Thanks for the money. And I guess him being at least the little teeny tiniest bit of nice is he left her a lot of money, if anything, to take care of herself. Okay, so I'm editing this video now, and I completely skipped over and messed around with my story. I don't remember the story too well, clearly. I'm looking at it now and I fucking come out as a fucking fool. If any weeb is like that knows this story and like is listening to me explaining it, they're gonna fucking kill me because I'm explaining this completely wrong and like out of order. After she gets kicked out, she gets confirmed to be pregnant, and she's thinking about getting an abortion and whatnot, but she doesn't go through with it. Sadly, she still does go do prostitution, even while being pregnant. But later on, the one thing I also got wrong is like, no, he did not give her a single penny whatsoever. Sooner or later, she stashes the money from doing prostitution. She like saves up money for the future baby, and I just wanted to clear that up. I made a mistake there, so I'm just clearing it up. But what was fucked up about that? Yo, she changed into a different person, by the way. She's like tanned and everything. She has like tattoos. You know, she dresses differently. Like she used to she was just like, think of Scholar girls. You know how they dress like, you know, formal and whatnot. She looks like a straight up prostitute, like from Junction Boulevard. And no, like it changed her completely, and all she thinks about at least is like sex and drugs and whatever. But like, you know, she tried to rethink her life and whatever, and what sucks is about it, but when she tried to claim her money, she straight up got robbed and beat. And I'm just like, oh fuck. And like, it's fucked up too, because she was still pregnant at the time, because, you know, after that she really dedicated her life to like take care of the baby this time. She's like, I'm gonna take care of it. I don't care who it belongs to, I'm gonna take care of it. I don't want to like do the thing that I did before. Which is, I guess, good, because to be honest, I'm not really into abortion. The only time abortion is, you know, good in the case is when you were raped. You know, like, they forcefully put a seed in you, which is really fucked up. I think that's the one and only time that abortion is really necessary. But besides that, I'm not really into abortion. That's just fucked up. You know, to kill a life that isn't even born yet. But yeah, she got straight up beat by a bunch of like hoodlum kids, and she got robbed, and she got brutally beat like crazy. Like, she's missing teeth, and she has purple eyes and whatnot. And then she went back into the crazy, like, you know, she gave, oh, I fucking died by a pig again, fuck! You know, like, she gave birth to the child, but like, obviously she's not capable of getting a good job, so she went back to doing prostitution and drug related things to regain her money. And I don't know what happens. They skipped, like, the guy that was like, you know, reviewing it or whatnot, or like explaining it, they skipped a lot of it because the majority of it was just like fucked up shit. Like, oh, my tummy's feeling weird again. I'm having that bad feeling on my tummy again. But like, in the end, she gets killed. She dies. I don't know how she dies. Either she got murdered or she killed herself. One of those two. But she dies in the end. The way to prove it was because, like, in the end they show like her glasses that she used to wear on the floor, and blood around it.
Damn.
And I was like, oh, this is like, I don't like this. Why'd I do this, man? This is what happens when I like, the internet like just makes me curious about shit I wish I wasn't curious about. And I don't know, because of that, it did make me really sad. I was just like, damn, it's like fact that people have to do that. Either one, for a living to at least provide a family or whatnot, or like they were forced to. And it's funny too, because the day after that I was watching Taken. And you know, it suffers with the same thing where like, oh, these women like fucking like are forced into prostitution, they're drugged up, you know. And this time it's not like a story where like, at least this one was actually enjoying it, you know, they're actually forced to doing it. And I was like, fuck, damn, that shit's fucked up. Like, that shit really happens. And again, I don't know why I keep it, somehow those types of movies always find my way, because I was, you know, not too long ago, like maybe, yeah, not too long ago, a good couple of months ago, I was watching Rambo, you know, the newest one that came out, the New Blood. Is that what it's called? Or Old Blood? I can't remember.
New Blood, I think.
But you know, that movie, you've watched it, right? I want to make sure I don't want to spoil it to you, just in case if you do want to watch it.
I watched it.
But you know, like, fucking, you know, like, that movie also deals with that shit and whatnot. And it really sucks to think, it really sucks to know that really happens around the world. You know, like, I feel bad for the woman that had to deal with that, like, you know, it really does suck. And like, it makes me concerned about my sister too, because, you know, like, it makes me, did the pig just, oh my god, the pig killed the other pig! I've never seen that happen before, and now I'm dead because of it. Oh, my dumbass. But, sorry, I got distracted. I just found an astonishing fact that a pig killed another pig. But you know, it makes me really worried about my sister too, because like, you know, I don't really care too much about my sister because she's really a bitch. I'm a bit like, she's like a sassy bitch, and I really do hate it, and she has like bad attitude. And, you know, like, I hope that one day I could at least try to help her become normal like me, because, you know, this isn't the first time I've ever seen like a little bratty bitch of a girl like her. Like Jasmine, I don't know if you, I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not trying to expose her or anything, but like, she was one too. When I was little, she was a fucking scumbag. She was a bitch. She was a mean bitch for no reason. You know, later in the future, she became like nice and whatnot and whatever. I'm just like, I remember when that one time I met her again, after she changed into a nice person, I was like, yo, are you Jasmine? Like, I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are, because it's not the Jasmine I grew up with. The Jasmine I grew up with was a fucking bitch. But this one wasn't. She grew up and became like mature when I was like, what the fuck? Whoa! And I was like, maybe one day I could help maybe my sister could realize her wrong ways, and like the way that she's acting is wrong, because, you know, she's like the girl that talks back to my parents as well, and it really pisses me off, because, you know, like, I'm not like that.
Yeah.
I was never like that. You know, obviously, me being a teenager, obviously I'm gonna be an angsty fucking teen sometimes, but like, at least I respect my parents and whatnot. And she's like she's a spoiled brat, because my parents gave her everything. At a young age, they gave her a fucking iPad. Meanwhile, I got my first iPod like at the age of 12. Meanwhile, she got her first iPad like at, what, like 5 years old. I'm just like, what the fuck? And even now, she has her phone. Like a year ago, she got her first phone. Meanwhile, I got my first phone like the first day of middle school, and she got it like in elementary school. I was like, what the fuck, man? This is discriminatory. Like, it's crazy how I just got mistreated this way. I got betrayed, bamboozled.
But my own parents.
By my own parents. But like, oh, that's my blood echoes, I think. Is that my blood echoes? No, that's a note. But no, like, it's just fucked up, and I really do want to take care of her now, because like, I don't want shit like that happening to her either ways. Like, I don't want like those bad things to happen. Like, I want her to at least live a good, like, fulfilling life. Even if she doesn't accomplish it, at least even if she's like a failure to the world, I don't care. As long as she didn't go for those things that I mentioned before, like, I'm happy. I'm really happy. Because that's the worst that my sister, like, that's the one thing I don't want my sister to do and whatnot. It really isn't. Ouch.
I think that that's kind of like the same story as the Brenda as we were talking about. Pretty sure that is the same story. She, you know, she got raped, and she didn't get an abortion, but be paying for her stuff and the kids' stuff. So then she got kicked out from her house. She had to go to prostitution and drugs, and then all of a sudden she gets killed by, I think, with like some gangsters or somebody, but they just pulled up on her. I'm not sure if they raped her and then killed her, or just killed her. I think they just killed her, but yeah, then she died. Pow pow pow. And yeah,
Again,
that fucking sucks.
it really does suck, because again, like, I mean, I'm not saying that prostitution is the key, but like in her case, like, the only thing she could have done to provide at least her
Yeah.
kids was prostitution. You know, again, and that blows in the first place, because, you know, like, obviously, willing or not, it kind of does suck, because like, you're losing your own dignity, like, you're losing your own like self. You know, you're selling your own body to people you don't know just for like money and their pleasure. You know, like, and that shit kind of does make me upset to think about, because like, to be honest, ever since, you know, that's the one thing I did worry about with when I left, when Giselle left me, is like, she doesn't have a fucking kid, obviously. I know what
Good.
but like, again, like, I don't, like, you know, she's really like talented, and, you know, with with nails and whatnot, like, you know, it's, you know, guys would usually say that's basic girly shit, but like, the way that she does it, she's really talented in it, you know, like, it's like my way of art, you know, like, a bunch of people could be good at it too, but like her, she's really good at it, you know, like, she's fuck, like, she showed me her nails a couple of times, you know, because, you know, at the time when I was being a good boyfriend, you know, like I was like, when she was saying that she was doing her nails, I was like, can I see? You know, like I want to see your nails to see how you like. Either ways, I wasn't gonna fucking insult you and be like, your nails don't look that great. Like that's not how a boyfriend do. But like, with all honesty, I was just like, your nails, like you did a really good job. Shit came out really fucking good. Like clean, slide. But you know, like, you know, she always told me that she wants to do cosmetology, you know, and nails and stuff and whatnot. And
Yeah.
I told her that that's a really good career choice. Like even my mom does it too. Like she does it, and you know, when she told my mom that, she was like, she also agreed with it. She was like, well, that's a really good like choice career. Like I'm not gonna cap. She didn't say I'm not gonna cap, but like, you know, that's what it implies.
Yeah.
Imagine my phone was just like no cap.
cap.
That's really funny. No cap cut. Oh my god. Showing her like blood. A controller by accident. Laughing, but like again, like you know, I never really told her. I know. I think I have told her this, if anything. But like, you know, I always mention like that's a really good fucking job. It really is. You know, it doesn't matter if it gets you somewhere. Like my ideology is like, if it makes you happy to do what you do, keep doing it. It makes you fucking happy. Like for example, like even though I'm drawing, even though I don't have a job of it, you know, like I'm not getting money for the drawings that I do. I mean, I hope that there is a job for me to do. Like for example, I thought of animation at one point. But like, even though I'm enjoying it, like I don't want to do it for just the money, but I also want to do it because it makes me happy. It makes me enjoy it because, you know, you know, some people they stress over their job. They hate their jobs. Like they don't want to be there. But like, there's two situations that could happen. Either, you know, like you're working with a friend that at least could make your job like fucking fun and amazing and worth a while. Or you know, it's something that you actually enjoy doing. Like, you know, like that's the one thing at least school didn't do me right. Like there's art classes and whatnot, but they don't do this art I want to do, you know. And then like all of a sudden I had to major in all these classes that I highly doubt I'm gonna use that much. Like if it's construction work, obviously I'm gonna use the math, you know, for buildings and whatnot, because if you fuck up once, everybody's dead. But you know, like I never wanted to do construction. I mean, if it has to come to it, like I'm smart in a way. I'm not too smart. Like I'm not 200 IQ, but I'm smart in a little way, in a little Andrew way. You know, I can do quick math sometimes. Is there a guy chasing me? Oh my god, there is. But fucking again, like I've always wanted to do jobs that at least I can enjoy, and I like. Again, it's not that I'm jealous or anything, but I guess I am jealous in a way. But I never wanted, if she doesn't have a good job or anything like that she enjoys, I never really want her to sell her body for anybody. And honestly, that's jealousy right there, because obviously the reason why I don't want that to happen is because, you know, when I was dating her, obviously I was saying that because like, oh, because no, you're mine and whatnot. I'm obviously not gonna let other crooks like fucking like take what's mine or whatever. And obviously that's not the case anymore. You know, I'm not dating her anymore. Like she's not dating me anymore and whatnot. You know, at least I think what we are is even friends, even though we don't talk anymore. You know, like I like to think that we're still friends or something, at least something. But I don't know. And I know for sure that I'm not enemies with her, which is good at least. But fucking again, I just really don't. I know like again, like for the situation of like, for example, like Brenda and whatnot, and like the character that I was mentioning earlier, you know, obviously they did it because they have to do it to provide someone important in their life, which is a good thing. But then again, like, it just makes me really upset. I don't know why, but it really does. And am I the only one? Because like, it really sucked, because like I remember one time, I don't know why my mom said this, it was kind of fucked up, but she's like, and she asked me a question, like a hypothetical. She's like, Andrew, if I have to, that let's say if I can't find a job, you know, good enough, and I have to resort into, you know, prostitutions. Are you okay with that? And I remember being sad with my mom when she told me that, and I think she noticed. But I told her like, no, I would never, because like, again, like, she's my mother. Like, even though at the time my mom and my dad actually separated at this time, like they weren't together. I think that's why she said it, because, you know, like, I don't think, you know, usually my mom and my dad, mostly my dad, you know, because he gets more money than my mom and whatnot, but like, usually me and my mom and my dad both share like each other's savings, you know, to provide each other and us, you know, as kids. But, you know, since my mom left my dad, I think due to anger, because, you know, she has some problems. Fucking, she was like, if the job that I have, like the nail things, if it doesn't provide me too much, and I had to resort into prostitution, are you okay with that? And I told her, like, sadly, like, no, I would never be okay with that, because, like, she's my fucking mom. Like, it sucks to think that, oh, like, you know, like, I saw your mom's, like, fucking, like, breasts and whatnot at one point in life, because she's like doing prostitution over there by the corner of Junction Boulevard or whatnot. And it really does suck to, because again, like, it's back to the point, like, you're just basically losing and selling away your dignity, if anything. And that really does suck. Because I know I wouldn't, because hypothetically, like, I thought about that at one point about myself. I was like, huh, if I was ever a girl, would I ever do that just for, like, not to fuck with her, but, like, because I can't do anything else? Or would I, like, or would I not? And I come to the conclusion that I wouldn't. I come to the sincere conclusion that I would not. And I really wouldn't. Even if I was a girl, I really wouldn't. Even if I'm, like, at the lowest low, I still wouldn't. Like, again, that's the only way out, clearly, but I really wouldn't. I don't know, like, I just wouldn't. The fuck? Dude, this got serious for no reason. Oh my god.
It did. By the way, the party name is still Aunt Jemima's party.
What?
The name of the party is still Aunt Jemima.
I know, I saw it, but I don't want to bring it up.
Aunt Jemima's party.
Let's talk about that real quick. Dude, dude, I should record this. This is a good podcast. Ooh, okay. But let's talk about that real quick. Aunt Jemima. I saw a headline that supposedly they're gonna take away that name, Aunt Jemima, because it was quote unquote racist. I didn't know if it was fake or whatnot, but to be honest, I actually sort of believed it. I was like, that's not hard to believe. I know people would think that it's racist and whatnot, but like,
honestly, these people who easily get offended is so stupid. Oh my gosh, I hate that so much.
yeah.
Just like with a bunch of other products, you're gonna like get taken down and change everything just because people get offended. Like, come on.
Oh, just because it didn't have like the LGBT flag on June, oh, they gotta cancel it.
Yeah, this fucking whole cancel culture is so stupid. I hate it.
Let's cancel the cancel culture, bros. Let's do it.
Yes. So stupid.
Irony at its best. I know for sure there's gonna be a petition that's gonna be like, let's cancel cancel culture. Then there's gonna be a caption of like Palpatine saying democracy. Oh, I love democracy. I should probably make that. Oh, that's a good meme idea.
Ooh.
I gotta make it before someone else does. Before Oscar does. Thank God he's not here, because he's good at making memes, I think. I mean, that's what I like to believe. But like, I don't know, like, I grew up with Aunt Jemima, yo. Oh fuck, I threw a molly.
Right.
Yo, Aunt Jemima was the
I remember
fucking shit.
I used to be addicted to fucking syrup. I would literally just fucking drink syrup out of the fucking bottle, dude, and my mom would fucking smack me.
Dude, that's fucking crazy that you say that. I did that once and I regretted it.
Yeah, I just felt like shit after I did that.
You know what's funny too? Cause my dad, I was a little kid at the time, and my dad scared the shit out of me. He fucking, you know what that kid fucking told me? I call my dad a kid, but fucking, dude, he straight up told me like, oh, if you eat syrup like by itself, you know, like your organs will get like messed up and whatnot, like it'll get sticky and whatnot, and it won't work properly, and you won't be able to like, you'll be constipated, is what he said. And I actually got scared. I thought it was true, but that motherfucker lied to me. I searched it up like 13 years later, and that motherfucker lied to me.
I mean, anything to make you stop.
No, for real, anything really could. Like, you could just get a fucking clogged stomach, if anything. Let's use fire paper.
You want?
Oh, I got really upset. I thought you were saying Gunga Gingang, Gunga Gingang. I was gonna get really upset.
Never, never, ever, ever.
Yeah, I thought you were saying that. I'm like, what the fuck? What is this? What am I listening?
Never, ever will I say that.
Damn, can you think about that? We were just talking about, like, first of all, when we got into that, like, fucking raping, thing, we were just straight up talking about, first of all, Juice WRLD and the song about Tupac. Or that Tupac made. Oh my god, man, like, that shit, again, like, that's fucking crazy that all of a sudden we just started, like, talking about that because of the two artists. And I was, dude, oh, you were the
That's
one that
why,
brought it
like,
up.
That's why it's crazy how somebody can have such an impact on people. It's crazy to me.
Oh,
It's
dude, I
like-
didn't even tell you why I was tearing up. I almost teared up when you mentioned Tupac.
Oh yeah, right? What?
No, because I was listening to California Love and I was listening to his music and, you know, I was being like, yeah, and this motherfucker is, like, dope as fuck, dude. Like, his music is good, like, no cap. Like,
And Changes? Have you heard Changes?
yeah, of course.
Dude, that's a classic and a banger. It's crazy to me how back in 1995, it was when it was released, but that was, I think, after he died. That
Yeah.
he was talking about what is going on right now, and even in his time, he was talking about that shit right there, and like people just overlooked that, and we're still going through the same shit that he was talking about in that song. It's crazy.
It's crazy, man. But, like,
It is crazy.
the reason why I almost teared up is because, like, I was listening to, shit, I was watching, like, the shit, and at one point, I want, like, cause I was listening to California Love, cause I fucking love that song. You should listen to it, it's really good. I think you're gonna love it. It's like one of those, like, fucking, like, early 2000 MTV fucking bangers. But, like, oh my god, I lost all my blood echoes. I'm fucking mad. Oh my god! Fucking dogs! But,
I hate dogs.
no, you don't.
lying.
Stop lying.
Yeah.
But fucking, oh my god, no, like, I was watching a video and whatnot, Tupac, and a YouTube recommended me a video. It was like another guy performing live, and this was a time when, like, Tupac got shot, you know, and brutally murdered in the streets and whatnot of LA and West Coast. And one of his guys was explaining it, like, he was like, he went out of the way. He was like, yo, can you stop the music, can you stop the music? And, you know, nicely the dude stopped his music. You know, he was like, oh, like, he let him speak out. He wasn't like, yo, get the fuck off my stage, bro. But, like, he actually, like, let him
I
speak.
think I saw the video.
Huh?
I think I saw that video.
Yeah, he was, like, wearing red or some shit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and the dude, he was like, yeah, no, like, hey, what's going on, y'all? Like, he was, at first I didn't think much of it. Obviously the title was like, oh, it's one of Tupac's buddies, you know, talking about the tragedy that Tupac just passed away and whatnot. And fucking, I remember, like, this shit was so fucking fucked up. I was like, damn, my dude, like, he actually, like, passed away. Like, it's not funny, like, it's not a joke or anything. Like, he dead ass passed away. Like, he fucking got shot at, like a drive-by shooting or something.
Yeah.
Fuck! I died again. But next thing you know, like, he was just saying, like, yo, a moment of silence for my guy, man. Like, he fucking passed away and shit. Like, no, Tupac, like, and he was explaining, like, this wasn't a gang. It wasn't a gang war or anything. It was just straight up just these fucking people. They just drove up, shot by. I don't know why he said it wasn't a gang war of anything. Like, I thought at first, I'm like, huh? I thought it was gang related, if anything. But I guess he said it wasn't. But either ways, he was still explaining, like, you know, like, Tupac just passed away, like, with a drive-by shooting, like, he's confirmed dead and whatever. Like, the hospitals can't do anything about it. Like, he's gone. You know, he was saying a moment of silence, and then, like, you know, everybody fucking stayed quiet, because at first people were still cheering, you know, thinking it was a publicity stunt of anything. But nah, that shit was fucking real. Like, there was moments of silence and everything. And then, you know, like, straight up, people actually stayed silent, which actually made me, like, feel happy, because at least they put out respect for Tupac. But then he was like, thank you, like, the guy he loved, he was like, thank you all for the moment of silence, you know, like, rest in peace to a legend and whatnot. You know, obviously the dude, he was like, like, the guy that was performing in the first place, he's like, nah, thank you, man, and everything, like, thank you for coming out to, like, say this out. You know, like, it was really nice of them, you know, like, it was fucking good. But, like, after that, you know, obviously that made me sick because obviously like a fucking person died. Like obviously people dying isn't like, it sucks because obviously one day all of us are gonna die and that happens. Like there's nothing we can do about it. But it's the way that a person dies is what makes it impactful, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's the way, like obviously like Tupac got killed. It isn't the right way, like, you know, if it's a person with old age, not like dying naturally, if anything, it still makes me sad, obviously, that they fucking died in the first place. But like, at least they lived out their whole life, you know. Like for example, like my dude Max, like, obviously I got really sad that he passed away, but it was his time, and you know, even though I felt bad for him that he stayed longer because he was in a hospital and like stuck with all these tubes and shit, I did feel bad for him. I told my dad that I wanted him to be put down because he even said it himself, like. Max even said himself, is like, don't put me in machines, dude. Just
Wait, who's Max?
the old man that used to live here, the owner of this place.
Yeah.
Like he even said it himself, like to his daughters, because his daughter is the reason why he stayed longer, because his daughter was just telling the doctors to keep doing what they could to keep him alive, which was really fucked up. Like I felt bad for her, but if I was in her place, I would have said to put him down. I felt bad for him, man. He was suffering so much. And he even said it himself, like he wanted to be put down. He didn't want to live long. Like, he was suffering. I felt really bad. You know, obviously for those people, like, again, obviously I fucking feel sad that they died, but like at least I feel happy for them that they lived as long as they could. You know, they lived their life, like they didn't, like nothing stopped them. Like obviously they might have suffered some bad things like in life. Like maybe they might have, I don't know, like maybe he suffered the bankruptcy, maybe even the breakup. Like we wouldn't really know because I never met him from only my dad met him for a long time. He used to work with him, but. You know, at least he lived a full life. Meanwhile, Tupac, he could have lived longer. You know, like
He would have still been alive.
exactly.
He would have been like 40 something.
And putting out some bangers, if anything. Where the fuck is the bitch
Hell
at?
yeah.
You know, and oh, then back to the thing. Like, I got recommended. A video got recommended me by YouTube, and what it was is it was recent too. It was like 2 years ago. This concert was 2 years ago, but it was a hologram of Tupac performing with Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre, I think. And that shit fucking hurt it so hard because in the hologram he's like, "What's up, Dr. Dre?" And then they were like, "What's up, my nigga?" And then he looked at Snoop Dogg and he was like, "What's up, Snoop Dogg?" and whatever. Like he said him like Snoopy Dogg or whatever. And then, you know, Snoop Dogg was enthusiastic, you know, saying like, "What's up, my nigga?" You know, like, and that shit made me sad. I was like, fuck, like just think about it, like. If he never got shot, he would have been right there to say those words himself instead of a hologram, if anything. Like, he wouldn't have been programmed to say that if he was still alive, and if anything. And that shit makes me sad. I'm just like, damn, bro, he could have still been there to say that. And obviously, they used his recorded voice, because he still sounded the way he sounded before he died, obviously, because fucking use his recorded voice and whatnot, and it still sounds good. Surprisingly enough, they didn't butcher it where it was like, you know, old-fashioned audio cameras. They actually modified it to at least sound like its very best, to at least sound like it wasn't even recorded, like if it was from him. Oh, there she is. But
welcome. What is it?
fucking nah, that's just fucking depressing, bro. I'm just like, damn.
Yeah.
Farewell.
You know, again, like, you know, I never really listened to much of Pop Smoke. I'm gonna admit right now, like I wasn't much of a fan. Like I never really, I was a fucking selfish bastard. I only listened to two people, or like the people that I at least listened to, because I'm weird, man. I'm built weird. I don't listen to anybody else unless there was that one song that actually sounded good, or that actually makes me curious to listen to them. Like for an example, I never even, like, Tame Impala is a new band I love and listen to now, you know, and like, at first, you know, it was just Gorillaz that was my favorite band, but like Tame Impala became up there because of a bunch of the good songs that they make. But to even, like, the reason why they even became the music that the people that I like today was because of one song that I listened to that was actually good. You should probably give it a listen. You'll like it a lot. It's a classic, even though it came out this year, like, not this year, but this decade. No, that last decade. It was The Less I Know The Better. It's a really it's a classic. Everybody knows this fucking song. If you listen to it, at least you'd be like, "Oh fuck, I might have like heard this jingle before." But because of that one song, and because I got recommended by my music teacher, at least Let It Happen, which I fucking love, You know, because of that, I actually started listening to more Tame Impala, and because of that, I actually love Tame Impala. I never listened to all their songs. Like one of their albums that I never really listened to the whole thing to its completion. I don't know why. I just had to build up the courage to do that because I'm not that interested that much. But there's some songs that I like in there. But like again, like if there's like that one song that I really like, it will make me curious to listen to the rest. And obviously, there's some good songs in the new Pop Smoke album. I didn't listen to the whole album, sadly, because I managed to do subscription on Spotify on time when Pop Smoke's album came out, or at least when I was actually going to listen to it. But Mood Swings was one of those songs I actually very much enjoyed. I fucking love Mood Swings. Even though it was like about sex and whatnot, like obviously that's not stopping me from loving it even more. But it was a banger. I fucking loved it. It was really good.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that song. That was a really good one. That was one of those songs that just like the way that shit, you know, like that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't know, man.
I think the reason I loved his new album was that like we got to see a different kind of like version of him. He wasn't like talking about shooting up people most of the time. We just like being mad romantic.
Yeah, that's
Which
what it
is-
was too. Yeah, that's what it was, and that's what I love about some artists too. Because like, I don't know, you don't listen to Tyler the Creator, right?
Nah.
Well, Tyler the Creator, you know, obviously he's a fucking rapper and whatnot, and he's a really good one to admit. But fucking, like he's changed over the years. He's really changed. Like at first, like he made some fucked up songs when he was younger. One time he made like one lyrics that he was like, I just kidnapped a girl in my basement. I'm a raper. And I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, you know, obviously those lyrics are fucking fucked up, and obviously I'm not into that shit. Obviously, like, no, I'm 100% against that shit. That shit's fucked up. But obviously he made that just because he was like rapping. He didn't really mean it, but he was just rapping. And obviously people still got offended, either ways, mostly white people. But he was just doing it for fun. He was just rapping about stupid shit he could think of on the spot. But then later on, he started developing more, not a more of a character, I should say, but he started developing more, you know, different music tastes and whatnot. And you know, it used to, you know, and it's weird now because now we're figuring out that he could possibly be gay, if anything. No, I think it's like confirmed that he's bisexual. Because
Really?
at first, obviously, like, the songs he made before was also to attract girls and whatnot, you know, because he was straight and whatnot. But then later on, he started to discover himself, and like, you could kind of see it. Oh my god, I threw a fucking molly again. You could kind of see it and discover it with one of his most famous albums. You should listen to it. It's a really good album. You'll really like it a lot. It's called Flower Boy. It's one of his best selling and most popular album out there. I swear to God. If you listen to this album once, you're gonna be repeating that song over again. There's this one good song that everybody fucking loves. It's Boredom. It's everybody's favorite song from that album. It's really good. That song has a bunch of bangers. I'm gonna admit, it has a bunch of bangers. Like that isn't the only one. Or, like a bunch of them could be your fucking favorite songs. Like if you like put the time to listen to it. But again, like he went from like I like rappers' developments that way. Like they went from being like all harsh and shit to actually developing at least like somewhat realistic feelings and whatnot. Like for example, Pop Smoke's development, that shit was really fucking cool. That's what made me love that. Yeah, that's what made me love the song. And like I should listen to the album when I get Spotify Premium again soon. But like once I do, like that's what's gonna make me love the album even more. It's the fact that this development of what happened. Like he became from something so serious, you know, like he was just serious, you know, like what you were mentioning. Like I actually didn't know that he was only talking about murder and whatnot. But like he was all just talking about murder and whatever, just to actually like what you mentioned, like he was just being romantic and whatnot. And I'm not gonna cap, like that was really fucking cool. Like I actually love that's what I love about just development that way.
So somebody like that was asked to.
Oh yeah.
His development was actually, in my opinion, even more crazier.
Wait, who's?
Because he was in jail. He had he just changed. So like kind of in a unbelievable way, but I don't know. I just find it more crazier. If he was in jail, he had friends who like were telling him, "Hey, yo, stop doing this shit. Focus on music." And yeah.
And you know, it's also makes it fun. It's also good having friends to help you along the way with music and shit. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna admit, I want to make music too, but it's not because I want to be popular or anything. It's just, I don't know. It's not only just because I also want to like let my feelings out, because you know, another way to release your feelings out, or at least feel better about yourself, is you release these ways through music. Like, that's why there's even sad music to begin with, because like again, like for example, Juice WRLD, like straight up, like he could have been like those songs about like love and shit, like he could have been suffering through like a heartbreak and whatnot, and obviously you get depressed about that, obviously, like his fucking heartbreak, I would know, but like when you let it out in a song form, it makes you feel so much more better. It feels like you're letting like shit off your chest. That's exactly what it feels like, because I'm not gonna cap, bro. I don't say this to anybody, but I mean, I did post it on my story at one point, but I haven't continued it since. But like, when Giselle first broke up with me, I had a notebook that, you know, I wanted to be like my music, my notebook, so I could write lyrics down and whatnot. And even though I haven't wrote lyrics yet, I just wrote a theme of what this song could have been. It made me feel better, because writing this down somewhere, knowing that it's gonna be there for at least as long as time can tell, or at least what time can destroy it. Like, for example, a fucking nuke can drop, and like obviously that's gonna fucking destroy my notebook. But besides that, like, it's gonna be there, unless my parents throw it out on the garbage by accident, and I'll be like, damn, why'd you do that, bro? But you know, it makes me feel happy that way. It's like getting shit off my chest. And the majority of the times when she first broke up with me, you know, obviously I was sad, but like because of that, it actually made me feel more comfortable and better, if anything. Oh my god. And I don't know, I've always felt like music could always like help out, because again, even just listening to music, it makes me feel better. Like, for example, I remember Tame Impala helped me out, if anything. Like, if I'm going through a heartbreak, I always depend on Tame Impala to help me out, because even though their songs are always about love, their shits are fucking bangers either ways. Like, their music is fucking bopping. But I remember one time I listened to this one song that made me feel so much more better. It was like, I think like 3 o'clock in the morning, and the first couple of times, dude, I'm gonna admit, sometimes I get sad about sleeping, because to be honest, like, because obviously I can't sleep right, and obviously now that it's dark and there's no one to talk to, I get sad because I start to feel lonely, because I'm like, fuck, this shit sucks, man. And it do be like that sometimes, but it's
Yeah.
okay, man. Like, there's always like things to help you cope. Like, for example, like last night I was just drawing or like watching The Office to at least help me cope. Like, if I had Spotify still, I'd be listening to Tame Impala, but my subscription ended. But you know, like, it sucks. And that night, when I was listening to the whole album of Tame Impala, it really did help me out and made me feel better. I remember there was like these one lyrics that made me just feel like a whole lot more confidence. He was just like saying like, the hardest part is over, adjusting makes it slower, so glad that you're coming over, a wall to bring us closer. The world ain't rooting for you, nothing to lose it over. We're just a little older, the rest gets easy. And I don't even know what the fuck that means, but for some reason that made me feel inspirational. It made me happy inside. And also made me happy because the way he sang it, I like in the background, it's like, still on track, motherfucker. And it made me giggle a bit, because I'm like, dude, it's the fact that he's clearly writing a song about a girl, clearly. But it's the fact that he sounds so confident in the song. It makes me confident too. It's crazy, man. Oh, yeah, it was this part. Yeah, it's like, I know it's unrealistic, over optimistic. I know I tried before this. I know it's nearly August. I know I can't ignore this. Looking forward to all this. Fuck, I fucked the lyrics. It's like, looking forward to all this. Saying, babe, I just adore this. And baby, can we afford this? I know it's been a slow year. Nothing much to show here. I didn't really go for it, so not a lot to show for it. Then again, it repeats the part. The hardest part is over. Adjusting makes it slower. So glad you're coming over. A wall to bring us closer. And you know, shit like that. And obviously, like, it's obviously it makes it really apparent that that song is for a girl and whatnot, like, clearly. But later on, he sounds when he was singing that part. I tried my best to sound as depressing as he sounded when he sang that part, but he was really sad. You know, he sounded really sad about it too. Like, obviously, like, it's really difficult, man. Like, and I could go through the same shit because, like, obviously this is a slow year and it makes it worse because, like, you know, like, it makes the whole situation with me and Giselle just way more worse because, like, you know, like, there's so many things I could do that could make this relationship better. Like, me and Giselle used to go to parks and whatnot, and like we used to visit each other, but due to this quarantine, like, we're not capable of doing that. Like, we're restricted in our homes, and it's that way, and it makes it worse because even when you're trying to fix something, you know, obviously the first thing you think of is like try to meet up, you know, to fix it. But you really can't do that. The only thing you can do is just wait and watch, see how things go. And it sucks too because if you wait for too long and not do anything, things just get worse. And that's exactly what happened with me. Like, I tried my best to see her as soon as possible to at least fix things, but sometimes it was just too late, and I wasn't capable of, you know, like, making her rethink, or at least making her, like, realize what she's doing. What the fuck was that noise? Oh. But again, like, I don't want to force her to love me if she doesn't feel that way, because obviously that's fucked up. Like, I don't want to force her onto it. And that's why that's the first place why I'm even just quiet in general, because, like, I
Quiet?
don't like what?
Did you say quiet?
Yeah, like, that's the reason. Like, it's the reason why I'm not, like, begging her and simping and whatnot, because obviously we know simps, but, like, then again, like, you know, my life was so good with her too. Like, my life was amazing. Like, you know, like, I wouldn't be here to this day. I'm not gonna cap with you. Like, it sounds over dramatic and whatnot, but to be honest, I wouldn't really be here to this day if it wasn't for her. Like, I was really going through some shit in my house with my family, school, and just depression in general, and it really hurts. Like, there's at one point I almost actually, like, passed away. I almost drowned myself on purpose at one point in my life, but I stopped myself. I don't know why, but I stopped myself, which I'm glad that I did, because then I wouldn't have been able to meet Giselle. You know, but with Giselle and you guys too, I'm not gonna admit, you guys aren't just there to, like, back up or anything, but you guys also help me out too. You know, like, there's some times where, like, even when Giselle can't be there to help me out, you know, we're vibing, you know, we're having fun playing Blackout, fucking doing stupid shit, Minecraft, you know, good shit, like, genuine fun times that I'm glad I at least have. Like, that's the one thing I'm also glad about that I also didn't, like, commit, is because, like, then I wouldn't have to experience this fun that I have with you guys. Like, I'm glad that I met you, Oscar, Justin. Like, you know, I'm so glad that I met you guys in general. Like, it makes me really happy, you know, that you guys are here for me, and I'm here for you too. Like, it's not all just about me, but I'm also here for you guys too. And even though you guys aren't the type of people to get depressed, because you guys living the happy life, I'm not gonna cap. Like, you guys seem like you got everything, like, controlled and everything, and that makes me really happy to see. But, you know, I was built different and whatnot. Like, you know, I had some trauma and whatnot that makes things a little bit more difficult for me. But it's okay, you know, like, I'm still out here strong and whatnot, capable to do what I'm doing, you know. Like, I found things that could also make me happy. You know, playing with you guys and drawing, listening to music, and maybe even just one day making music. Just even maybe, you know, that's only a time can tell of, like, how dedicated I am and how successful I could be and whatnot. My throat hurts because I didn't swallow my saliva after talking for so much. But, like, shit, man.
Yeah, shit.
Ah! Oh fuck, I almost died. I don't want to die now. I'm doing so good so far. Ouch. Peeled. No! Oh, I just died. No! I lost my progress. No, not really. I mean, fuck! I was doing so good. Now I gotta kill everything again. God damn it! What was the main point of this conversation? I don't even remember what was the main point of this
I don't
conversation.
even remember.
Yeah, we got so deep, bro. We got deep in the sauce.
Sir.
We were just talking about music in general, I think.
Yeah, and then we just switched.
What are
Yeah.
you? What is this creature? Does it attack? What the fuck was that? Okay. Bloodborne is such a fun game, but it does get stressful at times, man. That's fucking crazy. Oh my god, the enemy's right there. He could have hurt me.
He's got it.
But I'm teleporting. Bitch!
Here you got what I need. What
Let's go.
Well,
What is it that you desire,
will you
Claytonta?
let me stand
I want to max out my strength, man. Like, I'm just trying to be powerful. I'm trying to be the best I could ever be. So, how's your day?
I mean, good, you know. I woke up and yeah, I got on. Gang.
I don't know if you mind, but is it okay if I come back real quick? I'm gonna go quickly get myself some cereal and milk.
Sure.
Alright, I'll be back. Yo, Miguel.
Yeah.
It's sad nigga hours now.
Why?
I finished my milk!
Oh no. there's
Dude,
no
my
more
milk! I'm gonna eat cereal tomorrow, man!
Oh, woo.
Boo! Ah, dude, no, but no cap. The reason why we finished milk in like less than 3 days is because these fucking Honey Nut Cheerios, man, they're so good! God damn! Mmm. Mmm. Yeah, I was about to ask you the dumbest question ever. I was about to ask you what type of cereal do you eat, but I think you told me at one point you don't eat cereal. I was gonna ask you a dumbass question. I was gonna say like, yo, what's your favorite cereal? But then I think I remember. I think you told me at one point you said you don't even eat cereal.
I do eat.
Okay, thank God.
But shit, I don't even know what my favorite cereal is.
No sabes, carnal? I'm sorry.
I'm trying to think.
Did you not hear what I said?
No, I heard what you said. I'm just
So you're gonna ignore it?
no. I said I'm trying to think.
No, I'm not trying to sound like a douchebag or anything, but I love how I said that and you didn't even say anything about it. You just stayed quiet about it. I was like, oh shit.
No, I said I'm trying to think. What do you mean?
No.
I said, I'm trying to think.
Oh, so you didn't hear what I said? Did you hear what I said or not?
I did.
That shit's fucking funny.
Are you good?
Yeah, man. This fucking Honey Nut Cheerios be hitting different, bro.
Oh shit. Ever since I saw my dad put some white sugar on me.
Don't say that!
Oh man. Oh.
What happened?
Oh.
Miguel, I'm actually debating about it. I'm like a cat,
What's
bro. I kind of did record this whole thing that we did or whatever.
Damn. Really?
No, not at the beginning. At the end, I was realizing that this is really good. Remember the part where I was like, "Oh shit, this could be a good podcast." That's when I actually started to record.
Oh, bruh.
What I did is I clipped the beginning parts where we were talking because I wasn't recording at all. So I clipped it. And then after I clipped it, then I started to record again.
Oh.
But dude, this is.
And
I-
what am I supposed to give a shit?
But like, what do you think? This could actually be a good podcast, if anything. Like this could be like a good episode for a podcast, or anything. And it's at least it's enjoyable too, because at least like in the background of my gameplay, I'm just playing around Bloodborne. Like I'm not doing anything serious. Oh my. No, but dude, we had the fucking deepest talk ever. That shit's fucking crazy, man. So Miguel, what have you been thinking about recently, man?
Second date. You know, the usual.
Oh, I'm debating if I should cut that out or not.
No, yeah, you should cut that out.
Doesn't cut it out and cuts out the part where you're just like, oh, cut it out.
You should cut that out.
That's what I was planning on doing. I was like, I'm not gonna cut it. I'm gonna probably cut it when he says, oh yeah, cut that out.
Unlimited power.
No!
It's not the Jedi way.
It really isn't. You
Oh,
dumb motherfucker. That's what you get for attacking me. Grr. I am epic, man. Oh, just invited me to the party.
I'm about to smack him. Why?
Invite him to the party.
Smack that. I don't think I will.
No, I don't think I will.
Nothing. Hold up. Mom, but I can't take it. I can't take it. Who are you to tell me will be? I've been watching nothing.
Oh! What?
Well, I'm okay.
This game is bullshit.
Hello?
Oh, now it's not fading anymore.
Hey, let's go. What's
Oh,
up,
there we
Andrew?
go. Hey, what's up, Justin? What's going on, bro?
Bro, oi, cool, oi. Guess what?
What's up?
Wait, I want to send this to the group chat. Hold up.
What is it?
It's something weird.
It better not be cock and ball torture. I swear to God, you do this every time.
I got you guys. This time it's me.
What?
What?
My cousin just texted me, just saying, yo, what the fuck do I do? Like if I know what he's talking about, bro. What the hell?
Wait, where's Miguel?
I'm still here with her.
Oh.
He's with Alcatala.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, indeed.
That's Summer Rae.
That's huh?
That's Summer Rae.
Who's that?
You don't know who Summer Rae is?
No, I don't. Who is that? Would you care to please explain? I know it's a girl, because obviously
It's a guy.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a guy. It's a transgender person.
is it really?
Yeah.
Oof, yikes! I didn't know that. It sounded like a girl's name. Oof. Oh no, dude. Well, now I feel fucked up.
Yeah,
should.
Andrew, I'm streaming too. What the hell?
Well, guess what? I was recording this.
I'm gonna say that.
Yeah. So before you, Justin,
Yeah, boo. Okay, what happened?
before you join, me and Miguel were having the deepest talk in the world, so it's a good thing we stopped.
Can I join? I want to join.
No, that shit's fucked up. No, I don't think you want to talk about what we were talking about.
Come on, don't be like that. And
Nah,
Miguel,
because
what do you
you're
play?
freshy.
One,
Bruh, I'm
that,
a
yeah, that,
sophomore.
and because we're trying to save
I'm a
your life. man.
sophomore.
You're a freshie.
Not yet. Not
I
yet.
am.
Not yet.
I'm
Not
technically
yet.
am. I literally passed my grade. Okay, with
Okay,
all
I passed my
credits.
grade too, but I'm not a senior yet. I'm not in school yet, so no.
You are a senior.
No,
You're
not yet.
technically a senior.
No, no.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
shut up, freshie. You don't have a say in this.
No, it doesn't work like that, bro.
It does work like that, though. You're a
Nuh-uh.
freshie.
Nuh-uh, it doesn't work like that.
It does, though.
It don't, though.
Shut up, freshie. I could kick you out of this party.
Can you invite me?
No.
I'm playing
Please.
Bloodborne.
No, I'm not playing anything right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm just doing some shite because I got summer school. Ha ha ha.
Do you actually?
Nah, I'm playing. Nah.
Oh, I was
this
about to
is
say.
Come on, me, summer school?
That's
Never.
why I just would never believe it. Oof.
Never.
Damn, that shit was scary.
I just realized I was muted.
This
Who was
is why
drinking
you're
water?
still a fresh.
Oh my god.
I thought he said he was drinking off. Dude.
Oh! Oh, it scared me.
What are you playing, Justin?
Road to Damascus, you wouldn't know.
Mm.
Killed the same person 2 times in a row.
Fuck, I can't buy fire paper. My dick hurts.
I completely forgot Bloodborne existed.
Wait, it takes away my money? You bitch! It takes away my money if I buy something over the limit. Are you serious?
Really?
That is so
Obviously.
stupid!
No, dude. Why would
Why
you
is
throw
that-
a C4?
Oh.
That's not funny.
Thank you for watching this clusterfuck of a video. I'm sorry that it's really depressing. I'm sorry that it gets really personal and whatnot. Honestly, I didn't even think about editing this at all, but I felt like editing it and publishing it, it feels like a weight off my chest. Well, I hope it does, but this really did get personal and I wish it didn't. I'm sorry about that. Jesus. It's just, you know, hard times are gonna come by and whatnot, and it's normal, I guess. You know, shit happens, and if you need help, if you're depressed, if you're thinking about suicide, please call the hotline. Suicide is never the answer. It never was, never will be. Hard times are gonna come by, and that's just the way it is, you know, like, there's never really a happy ending to anything, you know, but you have to work your way to get there, to make that happy ending happen, you know, like, things will get hard, and it's okay, it happens, you know, people will go through some stuff, and hopefully something could help them to get through these obstacles in life and whatnot. Again, I'm just really sorry that this is really depressing. It's not like my other videos were happy, outgoing and whatnot. Recently I've been going through some problems. No, I'm not, I may be sad once in a while, but I'm not going to commit anything. But I just wanted to make an awareness that suicide is never the answer. You should seek help, and hopefully talk to some friends and family members, because if you do go, you'll miss a beautiful opportunities. Like, for example, like how I almost passed. I almost missed the opportunity to meet my ex and whatnot. You know, she was a really amazing person to me. She helped me out a lot. It's the reason why I'm still going to this day, though me and her don't talk and we're separated and whatnot. It hurts, but we're gonna have to get through it. We have to be strong to get through these kinds of things. It's 12:06 a.m. I just got done editing this. I'm assuming it should be up by, I don't know, like 3 o'clock in the morning or some shit. I don't fucking know. Today is the 28th of July. I recorded these footages on the 9th of July. It took me a while to edit because I had to take a couple day breaks from this video, because it does hit hard from home. It does get emotional to me. I do get emotional hearing it, but I managed to get through it. I managed to get strong to get through this video. Again, I'm sorry if it's hard to you or anybody that's watching this. I hope you have a good night and a good day. Good night.